Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you from a very, very wet Ibrox stadium after Rangers kicked off the Russell Martin era with a 2-2 draw here at home to Brugge. And it was a game of two halves for a Rangers team that I don't think we'll see again in either half. The manager had gone with a mix of players, both in the kind of 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 system, and in the end Rangers were able to fight back from a dreadful start, it has to be said, to record a victory. First things first, pre-season games are about fitness. I absolutely understand that. But you still like to see some good things in it, and we didn't see many of them in the first half. A partnership at centre-back of Robin Propper and Leon King isn't one we'd expect or want to see in the future. Neither, I think, have got a particularly bright future at Rangers. And they were exposed routinely in the first half as a very slick Bruges side. I mean, they play the way I want us to, which is brilliant front press, on the front foot, knocking the ball about well. And they were a goal up early doors. Rangers were far too easy to be cut through, allowing a shot at goal. Liam Kelly made the save, but the rebound fell straight to the Bruges striker who put it away. And then a few minutes later, fabulous goal again, poor marking from Rangers, but a volley from across into the top corner, and we're 2-0 down after 12 minutes. And at that point, Rangers were struggling. Bruges hit the post again not long afterwards, and Rangers did begin to get a little bit of a grip in the middle of the park from then on in. Second half, loads of changes at half time, and Rangers were totally different, much better, with Nedim Bajrami actually playing very well. Rangers got back into the game when Oscar Cortez, who I thought done okay, maybe we want to see more from an attacking sense, but he put in a good shift up and down the wing. He won the ball back, pressing high up, slipped it to Mo Diamandi, who curled a shot low into the bottom corner, and Rangers then made several chances throughout it. We looked more solid. James Tavernier had come on to play at centre back, and he was later joined by a new signing, Emmanuel Fernandez, and with less sort of panic at the back, Rangers, I thought, got a grip in the middle of the park. The manager picked out Mo Diamandi afterwards for having a good game, but it was Bajrami who really was the creator of the equaliser in the 89th minute, won the ball in the centre of the park, surged forward, slipped in young Finlay Curtis, beautiful finish from Finlay Curtis, and it was 2-2. And look, Finlay Curtis is a guy who has banged in loads of goals youth level. That means he knows how to finish. The question when he gets into the senior team is, can he get in the positions to do so? But once he's there, you saw it today, boy's an actual finisher, and I'm excited. I think he could turn it to be a bit of a player for us. We only got to see a couple of the new signings today, Max Aarons and Emmanuel Fernandez, with the manager saying that Asgard and Joe Rothwell will join this week. I'd expect us to make the signing of Nasser Jiga tomorrow, our next signing, or certainly early this week. The manager also told us that Clinton Nsiala will be allowed to leave because he feels he needs to be playing football at this time of his career. So it really was about fitness today. The manager said if we didn't have a game against Panathinaikos, an opponent of such quality, coming up in a few weeks, then he wouldn't have selected a side as good as Bruges. But having done it, it was, I think, a valuable exercise. Like I say, a few players in there that we aren't good enough to be here, and I'd expect to leave. Kieran Dowell was another who put in another forgettable performance for Rangers. I know he did well at Birmingham City, but he's got no future here. Whereas, some of the other guys, Finlay Curtis did well. As I say, I thought Cortez did well. He's back after a disappointing season, and you'd expect to see him come on. But I thought that he did pretty well in terms of the shift that he put in. Mo Diamandi was very good, and as I say, Nedim Bajrami, so who knows if maybe he'll be turned round under a different manager. But anyway, we'll have loads of coverage of everything that's happening with transfers, etc. over on Heart and Hand and Patreon. That's patreon.com/Heart and Hand. And I will speak to you all again soon. Oh, and I might as well promote, we're doing a live show at New Edmiston House on the 15th of August. Tickets will be available this week. Hope to see you there. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.